Hello and welcome to Kate's Paper Creations. I am Kate, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Washington State, and I want to welcome you to my weekly Casing the Catalog video. Today I am featuring the stitched triangle dies that are found in the main annual catalog, but there's also a stamp set for them to coordinate with them in the current holiday catalog on page 22, and here are the pictures of the cards that they have on that page. And I kind of duplicated them because I bought the stitched triangle dies from the main catalog, but I did not buy this particular stamp set. So then I had to get a little bit creative in how I was going to decorate or duplicate these trees. So let me share with you what I have done. I made two note cards, sized cards, which are 3.5 by 5, and one standard A2, which is 4.25 by 5.5. And let me just tell you about each one of them. So this one is on vanilla, so I cut very vanilla cardstock, 5 by 7, scored at 3.5 and folded to make a side fold note card. Then I cut copper foil from to 3.25 by 4.75 and attached it with Stampin' Seal. Then this green layer is from the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper, and again it's cut just 1/4 inch smaller, so this would be 3 by 4.5. and it's attached with Stampin' Seal as well. This tag came from Ornate Frames dies, and this sentiment came from Joyful Holly stamp set, and it is stamped with Knight of Navy and attached with dimensionals. This tree is from the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper, and it is cut out with the stitched triangles dies, and that's these dies right here. And so I used a couple of these, I think like the third one and fourth one in, and then on one of my cards I used one of these wider based ones. So that's how I did that. And then the star on top is called Star Designer Elements, and it's just a copper colored star, and I thought it fit perfect there. For the trunks on the trees, because I didn't have the stamp that creates a trunk, I took a piece of crumb cake. I cut it to begin with 3/4 inch wide by 3 inches long. Then I embossed it with the Pine Wood Planks embossing folder. And then I took a brayer and early espresso, and I inked up the brayer, and I very lightly went over so that just the ridges picked up some color. So I added a little bit of dimension and color to the trunk. Then I cut that piece down to 1/2 inch wide by 3/4 inch long, and I just attached it to the back of the tree with snail. And then the tree itself is attached with dimensionals, both regular and mini, so that I could get up into this tiny part at the top. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is my full-sized card, and this one starts with an A2 base card cut from Whisper White Thick, so that would be 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25 to make a top fold greeting card. Then I cut the red foil from the mini catalog to 4 by 5.25, and I embossed it with the tin tile embossing folder and attached it to the front with Stampin' Seal. This sentiment tag also came from Ornate Frames dies, and this sentiment came from For Unto Us stamp set, and I stamped that with Garden Green, and I added some of the green holiday rhinestone jewels to that and attached it with dimensionals. Again, these 3 trees are cut using the stitched triangle dies, and they are cut from Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper. Now, I believe that's been discontinued, but I had found that I had not only a full pack I've never opened, but a partial pack as well that I had kept from last year. So that is what I decided to use today because I didn't have the stamp set. And of course, your creativity can kick in and you can use whatever you'd like. But these are the 3 designs from that. The trunk is the same as I described in the first card, how I did that. And again, it has those star elements on there. And it turned out really cute. This last card is another note card. It's on Whisper White, so same size as the first card. Again, this is wrapped in plaid designer series paper. You saw how I did the trunks on the trees. They're attached with mini and regular dimensionals. Again, this came from the Ornate Frames die set and stamped again with garden green. And this is the red foil. Again, just plain, just not even embossed or anything. And also turned out very pretty, I think. So those are my 3 Case the Catalog cards that I have for you today. I do have a special to tell you about because I do have a full package of the wrapped in plaid designer series paper. That's 6x6 designer series paper. To the first person to subscribe to both my blog and my YouTube channel will receive the opportunity to obtain that full package of designer series paper. So if you choose to subscribe to both my blog and my YouTube channel, just leave me a comment and I will get in touch with you about shipping that to you totally free. So I thank you for stopping by today.